Hello everybody, this is nuzcraft, and welcome back to some Monster Hunter. Today, we're going to see if we can't take on Rathalos. But before we do anything of the sort, we're going to need to take down at least one more Kut-Ku so that we can get our Kut-Ku Tacit. So, let's see if we can't take on a Kut-Ku. I would love to be able to capture one, but looks like we can't, so we're gonna have to hunt it. Jungle Menace and slay the Yan Kut-Ku. Let's go here, and let's go here. So the idea here is that if you were here last time, we were trying to get all prepped and ready to go to take on Rathalos. And a big part of that was to get a little bit better armor. It turns out that there is Kut-Ku armor in the game, but only for the chest, arms, and torso. There isn't one for the legs or head, which was where I was looking before. So, we're going to get, I think we need one more Kut-Ku scale in order to, make the final piece. We might need a little bit of cash too, but that shouldn't be an issue. And then we can take on the big boy, take on Rathalos, which is pretty darn exciting. Pretty darn exciting. In these older games, things are just so much harder. I remember, goodness gracious, it must have been Generations or 4 Ultimate, where you take on a Rathalos super early on, and like even taking on things like the Kut-Ku or Gendrome. If the drones aren't even like, they're not a big deal, it's like whatever. I think is it in Generations where you have the Great Macau? And that's just like the training monster. Like you just go train against it. Like no big deal. I remember playing as a kid, even just taking down Velociprey was like a big deal for me. So I've come a long way, and so has the game. Alright, so we're coming up here to get some ores. Hopefully we get iron ore, earth crystals, and I think you can get macallite ore here too. Okay. Because the other thing that we're going to check right before we go and try and take on Rathalos is if we can upgrade any of our weapons. This spiked spear we've had for a really long time is really good. I'm actually kind of amazed at how early on in the game you can get it. With just a bunch of like small monster bones. I think you need medium monster bones for... which is like no big deal once you can take on Kut-Ku. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to search right here. Because I've gotten Kut-Ku scales here before. Yes. Okay, so we have the one scale that we need in order to actually make our stuff. So now we just need to go harvest more things, slay a Kut-Ku, no big deal, and then we'll be able to get all prepped and go after Rathalos. Earth crystal. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Feels good. I've been away from Monster Hunter for just a little bit. I've been playing a bunch of Cogmind lately, which if you get a chance you should go check out. But it feels good to get back into the kind of action adventure game as opposed to the turn-based strategy. Alright, so now we're going to go into 10 and 11. There's a mining point over in 11. If we happen to see the big boy, take him on. But I expect we'll end up fighting him in 3 or 4. This Bullfango used to give me so much trouble. His load up is just so quick. Like just sometimes he's just all of a sudden running at you. And if you're playing with a weapon that can't really block, there's really nowhere to dodge in there. So, like, I remember, gosh, I must have been playing the Sword and Shield or the Great Sword, and just calling it a win if I could just kill that one Bullfango. And then getting into later missions where there's just, like, areas in the swamp that are completely full of Bullfango. And being like, how is this even possible? How do people do this? Okay, let's go. So that's all the mining points in the area. So we should be able to pull out our paintballs. Probably should have stopped for some mushrooms, but it's okay. The mushroom gathering point in this area, Area 3, is usually just nitro shrooms. And we would really want some blue mushrooms. If we need to, we can go take a peek at 9 and maybe gather some honey while we're there. I could have sworn I heard his wings. Hey, there he is. He's a little glitchy. Oops, I bounced the wrong way. Okay. Come on. We should have backed up there. Fireball, fireball, fireball. Get his legs. A little bit rusty, I guess. Fireballs. That's the one that gets you. A little bit of first aid medication. Oops. Alright, we should get a second one. Swings his tail. Alright, this is some good time. Pulls bite bite. It's interesting. I thought for sure that I could like stop and reposition. Seriously? Come on. Let's break his face. Then I smack the Vespoid. There we go. There we go. New Vespoid coming through. Alright, there we go. Oh, he's angry. He's a grumpy boy now. Look at that. Man, that peck attack is just the worst. Let's see if we can get out of here. There we go. Like, seriously, that peck attack is the worst. When he's enraged, it just takes up all of your stamina. So, let's let him cool off just a little bit. Relax. Now let's go back. Unfortunately, there's no jump attacks. Oh, he continued his swipe after the flinch? I thought he was gonna stop. That was just my bad. I can never tell how many pokes he's gonna do. Alright, muscle move, poke. Okay. Oh, ears are down. Usually that means he's gonna limp away. Seriously, Vespoid? I'm gonna take you down. Alright. So he's up in 5. Which means... What does that mean? It means he's gonna go to sleep soon? We don't really care, we just want to bust him up. There we go. Alright, with moves like that, we're gonna get wrecked by Rathalos, but we gotta try anyways. Alright, let's go run and gather some stuff. And then we'll be good to try the next one. Maybe some berries here. Huskberry, and needleberry. We can exchange the map. Don't need the map anymore. Quest complete. Supply items were returned. Small monster bones. Medium monster bones. And I guess we'll get rid of those needleberries. Medium monster bones. That's a lot of medium monster bones. I'm glad we got that shell at the beginning. Or not that shell, that scale. Alright. Let's save it up. Let's go craft some armor. And we'll try Sir Rathalos. Alright. What do we need? More craft. Waste parts. Kut-Ku tacit. Required. Alright, we need a couple more scales. And we basically need the rest of our scales and a little bit of extra cash. So good deal, and then we're gonna sell those guys. And one of these. Perfect. The Kut-Ku tacit. Defense 10. No fire resistance. Pretty bad against water. Right. Let's go ahead and equip it. Alright. Oh man, it's just as I feared. We look terrible. There's no fashion hunter here. Oh yes. Look at that. Nice. Pink and flabby. Ugh. Yuck. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for right now. Thank you so much for watching. This was nuzcraft. We'll see you again next time.